delivery of this concrete silo. That's number one. We just got information for a new load. Well, thank you, Miss Renee. We just got confirmation for a new load. We have to go over to Syracuse, New York, to pick up a tractor, which we're taking to Minnesota. Roland, how you doing? How's the Australian summer treating you? Miss Renee, I know Chicago, yeah. I already know the weather there, so I'm not going to ask. No, we are not. We're over near Carlisle right now. So we're gonna get into Carlisle here in just a few moments. Then we're heading over. We're gonna stop over near Harris. We're gonna stop here in Carlisle. I was gonna go all the way to the state capitol, but I'm just gonna stop here, get something to drink real quick. I need some ice, and then then we're gonna boogie on over to Rockaway, New Jersey. We got to go up near over to on I-78. I-78 over to 287. We'll take that north up to I-80. I'm going over to Syracuse, New York. We're going to pick up a Case 580 tractor going to Caledonia, Minnesota, which we've been to many times before, so we know precisely where we're going, we know precisely what we're dealing with. I just got to get my information out of the computer, get it written down on a bill of lading sheet. Then we can head over and pick it up. Now, we probably won't be picking it up until Monday because we're just going to use the city center for a reference. Syracuse is 217 miles away, pretty well to the north. We are not going to get there tonight, and since today is Friday, we're not going to be getting loaded until Monday. So we got to find ourselves a place to be for the weekend. But otherwise, we are moving along nice and easy. The roads are wet. They've been properly salted, kept free of the snow. I mean, the salt trucks and plows are still out. They're still monitoring the roads as we go along. We've not had any real issues thus far. So we're going to be satisfied with that. So Carlisle, 8 miles. Make sure we got enough room to pass here. We do. 2 truck lengths over nice and easy. Well, like I said, this truck here does very well. I mean, I'm not going faster than conditions are permitting. We're being careful of what we do. We're trying to always pass on the straight whenever possible. I mean, yeah, that one truck there, it was a little bit of a curve, but it was turning into a straight, so we're not too worried about it. Yes, I have at least one reload. Now, I got 4 messages up here. I only listened to a little bit of the first one. So like I said, we're picking up a tractor up in Syracuse, near Syracuse, New York. So we're not getting there today. We're going to be pulling up here in a few moments. We're going to get to our, hello Umar. We're going to get to our delivery location, to our receiver, about 1 o'clock-ish, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Hey Tom, how you doing? So like I said, we'll get up to our receiver just about 1 o'clock. Indiana to Michigan. That's not too bad. That's quick and easy. We're going to be heading over that way once we get our next load on. So I will be passing right near Chicago, Miss Renee. Like I said, so we're going to be at our receiver about 1 p.m. It's going to take about an hour minimum to get this load off. Oh yeah, I've used my sous vide one time. I just need more recipes and more ways to use it, so I'm still doing a lot of learning. So there we go. As soon as I can use mine again, I will. It's sitting in there waiting for me. I just haven't had a chance to play with mine, but we're gonna give some trials. I think I'm gonna try barbecue chicken with the sous vide machine. We'll see how that does. Like I said, we won't be leaving our receiver till about 2:30 at the earliest. And since we have at least a 4-hour trip to Syracuse, let's be really generous. Let's say 3 hours. That's after 5 o'clock that we would actually get there and get started loading. That ain't happening. So we're going to be finding us up a place to park for the weekend, either in New Jersey, in Pennsylvania, well, not in Pennsylvania probably, but more like in New Jersey or New York for the weekend. Yeah, not exactly. What I wanted, but well, I'm going to do my best not to. If I have a choice between, upstate New York, away from New York City, or no, we are not that far south. We are not down near Philadelphia. No. We're not parking in Bordentown. No. Alright, 55 miles an hour the next few miles here. Like I said, we're going to stop up here in Carlisle at the Flying J. Quick bathroom break. We're going to do a quick bite to eat, a cup of ice, because unfortunately my drink got a little bit warm. I had a little bit too close to the heater vent, so it's a little bit warm. It's okay. I mean, I won't die from it, but I'd rather have it cold. A lot of traffic here getting on, so we're going to just take it easy, get away from these people. Yeah, see, I have a friend, my friend who started with me at trucking school, started the same trucking company. He's at Millis right now, and he's based out of Cartersville, Georgia. So he does the southeast, he does a regional job in the southeast. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. He's gone out to Memphis and St. Louis a couple times. You know, Alabama, a little bit of Mississippi, but he stays, you know, Tennessee. He stays in the southeast. So he kind of enjoys, he likes being at home more often, so he does the regional stuff. Oh, you're based out of Cartersville as well? You ever being see, I was just there, you know, 2 days ago in Georgia. I stopped you GoPro. Now I do other things, so yeah, he does complain about not having the space. He learned that lesson real quick. I mean, there really is no floor space in front of the bed between any kind of cabinets. It's bed, bunk, bam. Yeah, sorry about the choppiness here. Come on, jerk. You saw my turn signal. Thank you very much for waiting. I appreciate it. I'm gonna stay over here until this plow goes where he needs to go. Okay, he's doing the ramp over. But until then, I didn't know. All right. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a regional thing or driving a day cab, but I need to have the property I want first before that even comes into my head. If I'm going to be on a truck full time like I am, I need the space. I need a bigger sleeper. And this truck here, you know, the only problem with this truck is the cabinetry sucks. But other than that, we're good with it. So about 5 miles ahead, we're going to stop at the Flying J. This is Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Right here off to our left-hand side is the city. We're going to get over to the east side of it. Up on the old windows here. Yeah, hey, if it's working, it's working, you know. Like I said, but that's why in my truck, which unlike the tan one I'm in now, my truck I built some cabinets and a shelf to be able to give me the storage I need and want. Unfortunately, I'm not in my truck, and it's been almost 3 months. It's been in the shop. So hopefully with this next load, going back to Minnesota, this next load going from Syracuse to Minnesota, I should be able to go back to headquarters after I make that delivery and hopefully be able to put my stuff back in my truck and drive the vehicle on service, because this is a heavier vehicle. It should not be for the loads that I'm carrying. It should be for heavier loads. So it's not as good on fuel, but it was a necessary thing. So you had a terminal up here as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now I've been up here many, many a times, but none of the companies I've had ever had a terminal up in this area.
2 miles, take exit 52A on the right, onto Harrisburg Pike toward New Kingstown.
The company I'm in right now. Hey TJ, good morning. The company I'm with right now, Valley, has no terminals. They only have headquarters there in Minnesota. There's no terminals for them to go to. But I guess that's mostly that is a function of the type of freight we haul. We're oversized, we're heavy haul. There's no terminals to bring freight into and swap trailers and things like that. It's all basically point to point. So there is no moving things around. Cheeseman, I've seen Cheeseman before. I saw a Cheeseman truck 2 years ago in Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, when I was in Melton, we had like 5 or 6 terminals, which came in handy at times.
In half a mile, take exit 52A on the right, onto Harrisburg Pike toward New Kingstown.
Now, the terminals can come in very handy. My friend Brent, like I said, works at Millis. He's down in Albany, Alabama, right next to the Budweiser plant, a terminal right there. Cartersville, a terminal. He's got other places he can go where he knows he's going to get a parking spot. All right, so we're getting off here in Carlisle. Those of you who've been here many a time know this.
Onto Harrisburg Pike.
Know this exit very well. You got the TA or Petro over to the, you make a left, where you go up to the next exit and you turn westerly there. That takes you down to a couple spots there in town.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Yes, my friend Brent Welker. He's a regional truck driver there at no, starts with a W.
first left onto Flying J Drive.
A little bit of slush in the road, but not too bad. It will get worse as we go along. Turn off our engine brake, because that does impact my ability to shift up smoothly. Third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8th gear, 9. There we go.
Your destination is on the left.
So we are just going to spin around here. If these trucks were not parked where they're not supposed to park, I wouldn't have to get on the ice.
Turn at the first right onto Harrisburg Pike. Speed limit reduced ahead.
We got to put on our flashers.
Turn at the first right onto Harrisburg Pike.
We're going to lock our front and rear axle on our drive line. We got our hazards on just to make sure that people can know that we are going to be looking for a parking spot here. And if that Volvo wasn't there, we'd move in right there. Let's see. Can we park up here? Yes, we can. Here we go. Now this shop that's right here, they did a pretty good job. When I was at Melton, I had a truck inspection done here, an annual inspection. See, that's about the size sleeper I would want right there. That's not bad. But like I said, this shop right here, the guy here was nice and fast. He was pretty quick. He was accurate. He did a pretty good job. Did my trailer inspection. My truck and trailer, just a little over an hour. It was really good. All right, status. Driver on. That. Yeah, this truck here, the guy's at Landstar. I guess he's got his wife with him. But that's not bad. That's not too large. But it looks like it's pretty good. It's aerodynamic with the front. It's all molded in. It's one. So it's not just an add-on. It's all really a custom build. APU. Large enough for the needs, so that looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind having that. I mean, I would like a Peter 389 or a W900 with that, but other than that, it looks good. All right, let's check our messages here. All right, let's see here. We got 2 loads. Let's see here. North Syracuse, Case, 580M loader backhoe, going to Caledonia, Minnesota. The next load, we're picking up a telehandler in Gap, Pennsylvania. And that's going to Dexter, Minnesota, which is right next to, which is literally right next to our bunkhouse, apartment building for my company. So I am right next to the thing. 2014 telehandler, a Daichi telehandler. So we're gonna go to Gap, Pennsylvania first, pick that up. Then we'll go up to Syracuse, pick that case load up, backhoe loader. We'll pick that up. And then we're heading out to Caledonia, Minnesota, then Dexter, Minnesota. And then we'll be, like I said, we're right there at headquarters. So we should hopefully get our truck back this next load. All right, so we're gonna run in here, use the facilities, something to drink, something to eat, possibly. And then we're on to our last little bit of road. Yes, Gaffney, South Carolina is where the Big Peach is. Well, who knows? Well, like I said, my friend Brent is always down there at Albany. Let's see, he went to Athens, Georgia, Athens, Tennessee, from Pageland, I believe is where he was. He went up there. And then more than likely he's getting a load out of Athens back down to Dalton, Georgia. And then he should be at home for the weekend. So, but thank you all for joining me. This is another pretty decent test of the Hope GoPro Hero 9. I am playing with the settings this weekend to see what how I can make sure it's better quality. And we're gonna be because I got the internet back, I can use the GoPro for the live stream. We're gonna be starting up again with the vlogs. We're gonna start all over from scratch. We're not gonna continue the numbering way that we're doing it. We're gonna do it all new from scratch, bing bang boom. New opening sequence maybe, and we'll go from there. So until then, thank you for joining me. We will be on later today as well on Facebook and or YouTube. Saturday and Sunday live cooking, approximately 6 p.m. Eastern time. So we will see what what we're going to make. But other than that, we'll see you Saturday and Sunday, lives during the day, driving down the road. We'll talk to you later. Stay safe. God bless. Tom, no, I haven't. I will be going back and looking at that one.